Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Scorpio at the foundation? Judgment. This is an energy of the divine calling you and you answering the call, like the bat signal when it goes out up over Gotham. This is an energy of rebirth. It's an energy of judgment. But Scorpio, I always say this in my readings, that whenever judgment comes through, this is because you're going through some sort of an ascension in your life, letting go of all of that which no longer serves you and moving into a new season of your life. And then if there was anybody attached to creating resistance in your life, which in the Scorpio collective there always is, right? They now have judgment come through and sentence them to karma. But whatever the case, this is you taking the call from the divine and aligning with your purpose and stepping into this new season in your life. What do we have at the sacral? Too many cards. What do we have at the sacral? Four of Pentacles at the sacral. And this all has to do with your stability, your long-term security, Scorpio, right there at the sacral. The Scorpio collective has been influenced in a way where they weren't able to use their divine gifts and blessings to bring through stability in their life, because most of these gifts that you guys have threaten other individuals, people you grew up around, family members, siblings, people you date. There's just something about what you guys do that has a very profound, amazing, polarizing energy to it. You guys are visionaries. You guys are the ones who create new systems, new ways that people do things, right? Real innovators and visionaries. So this is a very threatening energy to other people. And a lot of the Scorpio collective deal with parents who are actually jealous of them. But what we have here is the Scorpio collective now stepping into a season where the path has been cleared. There is no more resistance, right? Because what's interesting, a lot of these gifts you have, you need to go through these lessons before you can actually use these gifts at their full capacity. There's a lot of wisdom attached to these gifts. Let's say you write books, or you're a songwriter, or you write scripts, really anything. You had to go through this wisdom, these struggles to have the material, right? It's this kind of energy, so everything is happening exactly the way it's supposed to in divine order. You're in this energy now where you're seeing that. You're on the other side. But when you were going through these great struggles that these individuals put you through in your life, it was really hard to see that. But you still kept forward focused and you kept your eye on the prize, and you could always see the light at the end of the tunnel. And now you're in the season where you're able to use these gifts, these tools that you have that were given to you by the divine, to bring through security for yourself and build a very stable foundation. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy at the sacral. What do we have at the solar plexus? Too many cards. I was just thinking about the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles to me, well, first of all, it's one of my favorite cards in the tarot, okay? I think it's a very powerful card because it's an energy that gets to where it's going to. This is the light at the end of the tunnel, which is what I was just saying here. You kept your eyes on the light at the end of the tunnel, which is this Knight of Pentacles energy. You kept grinding away. It's a very hardworking, patient energy, but it's very reliable. It gets to where it's going to. Nothing can stop it. This is like a tank. You guys have that tank energy. You'll barrel over everything to get to where you need to get to. Nothing can stop you. So this is you really standing in your power, in complete control over your life. You're not in these seasons of being powerless and inferior to these other energies, allowing them to project self-doubt onto you, causing you to have low self-esteem, making you feel isolated and fearful and unsure about your future. What do we have at the heart? What do we have at the heart, please? Two of Swords, Libra energy at the heart. No more confusion in your life. You made the decision to put yourself first, listen to yourself and your higher guidance only, connected with the divine to get this guidance to come through. And this is what allowed you to complete this cycle and on to the next timeline in your life. The key was connecting with the higher power. This is what got you through this, Scorpio. Taking the call when the divine called. The divine's like, Scorpio, we're going to call you. Make sure you pick up. We're calling you because you need to wake up to your life's purpose. And you're like, divine, did I just hear something? It's like all of a sudden you had this connection. There was just an aha moment, Scorpio, where you started to really nurture this connection with your higher self and the divine. You started to get these intuitive hits. You started to get these messages in a clearer manner than you used to. I feel like there was a lot of blockages in your intuition based off of these cycles you were going through. But then one day everything just changed and you started to follow this higher guidance and you're like, oh my God, this was literally the key. And Scorpio, I know this energy because this happened to me. I was in these cycles for years and years, decades, several decades. And then finally I was like, you know what? I've tried everything. I'm going to try this. And I started to have a spiritual awakening. I prepared myself for an ascension and for some big changes in my life. I stepped into that Fool energy, which is stepping out on faith. I started following my higher guidance and my intuition only. I stopped listening to other people's guidance, and it got me there. It got me there. And every day, Scorpio, I'm in disbelief that I'm where I'm at right now. Every single day. What do we have at the throat? What do we have at the throat? Emperor. At the throat. Aries energy. Ten of Pentacles. Virgo energy. Oh, perfect. At the third eye. So here you are, Scorpio, in this Emperor energy. No longer feeling misunderstood in the universe. Blocked throat chakra energy. You can finally express yourself clearly. You know exactly who you are, and you know exactly where you're going. Or you know enough to know that you have nothing but greatness coming your way. This is an energy of solid foundations. You making strategic plans, following the higher guidance perfectly, methodically. There's structure in every movement that you make. This is you taking complete leadership over your life. You're also a great influence for others who are going through these same struggles now. It's like you ascending and stepping into your purpose and stepping out on faith was the full package. Not only do you step into a new timeline, but you become a great influence by which other people can now follow into their new beginnings. Ten of Pentacles, Virgo energy at the third eye. My third eye position is where the divine's trying to get you. So this is where the divine's trying to get you, Scorpio. This is where you are heading. Ten of Pentacles energy. This is one of the wealthiest cards in the deck next to the Ace of Pentacles. This is all about leaving a legacy behind. This is all about affluence and wealth. This is everything, Scorpio, right here. I feel like this is you in the future, Scorpio, right? Sitting there, there's some dogs around, some kids having kids. Male or female, you know? It's just a very wealthy, aligned energy that I'm feeling here. You're really paving the way for the future generations as well, Scorpio. No one in your family's done this. You're the first one. You've started a whole new family tree. You've rebuilt everything from the ground up, and the divine is supporting you. This was always the way, the only way. I feel like intuitively you knew this a long time ago, but it seemed like such a big idea and almost too too wild to even wrap your mind around. Now it's like there is no other way. This is the way it needs to be done. Because I feel like you tried everybody else's ways. You know, people in your family or people who were trying to influence you, you know, to go the opposite direction of your purpose. You tried every single way possible. This is why you're in this Emperor energy now, because you have all this wisdom. You've taken every road. And the last road you found was the way to go. The long journey, Knight of Pentacles. There's no shortcuts to this. You're happy to take the long road because this is where you gather all these blessings, which are all the ideas that you utilize in your lifetime to pull through this Ten of Pentacles. The wisdom is found on the journey. What do we have at the crown? Six of Wands, Leo energy at the crown. Victory and success, Scorpio. This is how the divine sees the situation, and this is the energy they want you to utilize. First 5 cards are the narrative. Ten of Pentacles at the third eye is where they're trying to get you right now. This is where you're heading. Six of Wands at the crown. This is the energy they want you to use to push through this energy. You vibrating at the frequency of victory and success, Scorpio, is what's going to get you to the other side of this energy. Progressing forward, complete and total self-confidence, and you taking leadership over your life. You just encompass this energy of victory. It's just on you. You reek of victory and success, Scorpio. I don't care how much money you do and don't have yet. It's just a vibration, and it's the vibration that attracts all of this. So some of you aren't through this yet. Some of you are in this area now. Like some of you could be here. Some of you are just now getting the wake-up call. Some of you haven't gotten the wake-up call yet. Okay, this is going to be a message for Scorpios on all different parts of this journey. What do we have from the Occult Tarot at the foundation, please? The Sun. Boon, Leo energy. This is like Sun in reverse energy. So this is the energy that they were using to keep you stuck, okay? It's the energy of having a clouded perspective. Not being able to focus on anything positive because there's so much chaos going on around you. Not being able to connect with your higher self to get these messages intuitively because you're in this very low vibrational energy. And it's very easy to get inside that energy when you have people who vibrate at those low frequencies around you. I'm sure all of you know what that feels like, right? You get that sinking feeling in your stomach, right? You just start to feel like those people around you, it rubs off on you. It's very easy for people who are negative to rub off on you. All of you know what that's like. Don't give those energies an audience, Scorpio. And moving forward, use discernment not to allow people like that into your life. They're blessing blockers. They block your intuition. They give you a clouded perspective on your life and your movements forward. They don't have your best interest at heart is really what it comes down to, Scorpio. What do we have at the sacral? Knight of Wands. Bathing, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. This is like Knight of Wands in reverse. This is a very, very reckless, chaotic, impulsive energy. This is an energy of delays and frustrations. This is what they brought into your life. What do we have at the solar plexus? And it's right at the sacral as well. So this is all related to your passions, your gifts, right? Not allowing you to get to this energy of bringing in this Four of Pentacles for yourself. Page of Cups, Stolas, at the solar plexus. So this is like Page of Cups in reverse. This is a very emotionally immature energy. It's an energy that would block your creativity. It's also an energy that doesn't listen, right? These individuals have repressed intuition. They want you to be exactly like them. These are individuals that are dependent on you for narcissistic supply. And I don't know, maybe some of them have big bug eyes or weirdly skinny legs and big feet, high torso. Just kind of what I'm picking up there. Maybe pointy ears, possibly. What do we have at the heart, please? heart position. Glacea labalis, black magic. 7 of Wands from the Occult Tarot in reverse. This is an energy of your plans always stalling out, Scorpio. It's an energy of isolation. It's an energy of always giving up. And black magic, so it's very possible, well, it's always been in the Scorpio collective, that people have done black magic on some of you. This could be parents, family members, siblings, but it's coming up here again now. And it's very clear to me that a lot of these individuals use energy manipulation not to allow you to move forward, to create chaos in your life, to cause things to always go wrong around you. And it can also be an energy of word witchery, speaking wickedness around your life, into the ethers. This is you understanding this now. Netheia, spiritual wisdom, which is the magician from the Angel Tarot. So here you are now understanding how this all works and turning your visions into reality. It's an energy of inspired action. You're focusing. You're realizing your potential and power. You're in this very determined, action-oriented, creative energy. And you're seeing now how there's something much bigger at play here. You just had to get hip to it and understand how the energetic realm truly works. And now that you see it, there is no stopping you. The thing is, Scorpio, most of you are this magician energy. A lot of you were asleep to this, or all of you were asleep to this until you woke up to it. And this is bad news for these energies, because now people see how truly wicked these people were in your life and how far they went to keep you away from truly being happy and stepping into your purpose and defeating this generational karma in your family. What do we have at the throat? Too many cards. What do we have at the throat, please? 5 of Cups. Veolia. God, King, and Ruler. Prosperity. Destruction of the enemy and deliverance from bondage. This is an energy of hope returning to you, Scorpio, but it's a different kind of hope. This is you just moving on. You don't even care what these individuals have to say anymore. You've already created your own closure. You don't need to hear it from these individuals. I feel like they're going to try and come back. They want an audience, but it's not to give you closure, Scorpio, even though they may think that that's what they're going to do. It's to somehow get back in your life and to see if they can have another go at stopping you from getting to this victory. They will never stop, Scorpio. They're polarized. It is their meaning in this lifetime. What do we have at the third eye? Knight of Swords, Gemini energy. Hariel. The comforting God. Purification, protection from the impious religious sentiments. So this is like a spirit guide here, right? And here they are jumping on your back, trying to stop you from moving into the new timeline. Look, they don't even know what they do. They're just a blindfolded fallen angel. And then here you are, Scorpio, right there, right? That little cherub right there, male or female. There is an energy of protection around you, Scorpio. Strong energy of protection. There's a lot of healing going on around you. The more you connect, the more you keep moving through this energy, the faster you're healed, the more protected you are, the closer you get to God, the more healed and protected you are. What do we have at the crown to close this up for Scorpio, please? 3 of Pentacles, Elel, Capricorn energy, God hearing laminations, mental force, protects against sorrows and illness. This is an energy of you collaborating with the divine, Scorpio. It's all about this connection. This is everything. Scorpios have access to a very strong connection with God and the divine. And I really highly recommend that you're connecting with your ancestors and giving up offerings. It really has a profound way of strengthening this connection between you and the higher power. This is where you're supposed to get all your guidance from, Scorpio. This is your team. Just because you can't see them and hear them, Scorpio, they're all around you in spirit. You have an army around you, protecting you. Scorpio, this is the energy that's available to you, should you choose to accept. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, all that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donation, Scorpio. Take care.